Well, when I woke up today, thought today's gonna be a good day to go camping. We're all kitted out. First time with the Ultra. It's gonna be a good one. So, sadly enough, my audio didn't work in this first bit here, but these are just some clips of some of the riding and some of the views. You can see the mountains in the distance, and just fast forwarded at the ×2 rate. Sorry about that. The rest of the audio does work though.
Well, after calling, looking around everywhere, we got a spot. That's where we're heading now. It's in town, sadly enough, but I believe it still is decent because it's kind of in and out of town, I guess. So we're gonna check it out, give it an honest review, but we're gonna see. So here it is, the entrance. Sleepy Hollow Campground. Okay. Back, confession, firewood, Sleepy Hollow Campground entrance. So I asked to be kind of hidden, are apparently in F9. I probably should have paid more attention to how to get there, because that I did not. I believe I'm like stuffed away somewhere. Oh, little deers. F1, 2, 3. I think we're actually right where the deers are. F7. Oh, this is kind of nice. G8. So I can just sneak in over here. Hopefully. I think we're here. It's kind of pretty. Really pretty. Well, we made it. We had no idea where we were going. Ended up being a great day so far. Now, we gotta unpack the old girl and set up, relax. We're gonna have another bottle of whiskey to try right away, which I'm looking forward to, because after today, I feel like I need one. Sadly enough, you guys will heard a little bit about it in the GoPro video, but we broke a highway peg. It's no longer there. She snapped while we were going on the highway, which isn't the best. as you can see. That one's there, but these ones aren't. So we're gonna do a quick time lapse, get the whole tent, everything set up, and then we're gonna cook and have some whiskey. There's something I almost forgot to tell you guys. Alright? Here's something you need to know. Look at what I got. I am so happy. A woman absolutely hates them. Not a big fan, but I love them. So we're gonna throw those on. Alright. Yes. Look at those. Gorgeous. Feet feel so freeing. I love them. Well, we got it all set up, everybody. We got the tent, we got the hammock, the bike, the stove, our firewood. The owner is actually bringing it to us, which is great because we're on the bike. So now we get to relax. I'll give you guys a tour of the tent and everything. But one thing we have to do first, I think you guys are starting to learn what it is. Whiskey time. So for this one, we got Windsor Canadian whiskey, Canadian. There's a lot of Canadian in that. Genuine. No idea. Never tried it before. We picked up Mickey's for traveling on the bike. It makes it a lot easier for that. Cracked open. We got our technically stove mug because I forgot to bring a mug. Super smart, Brady. Yeah. So here we go. Here we go. Windsor Canadian. We moved, sat down. It's kind of nice here. Birds chirping in the background. Don't know if you guys will pick that up, but I hope so. And here we go for the smell. Oh. So it's burns. Well, that's whiskey though. So I'm still new to this whole whiskey taste test thing, so I'm learning as I go, obviously. It's ethanol-y with like a little bit of butterscotchy, caramel almost, kind of, with almost like a smoked wood kind of style to it. It smells pretty good. You got me good there, that one. So let's give it the taste. Wow. I was not expecting that. To be honest, off the smell, I was expecting it to taste not the best. Now, for a cheaper whiskey, I think this was 12 bucks. For us in Canada, that's cheap. That's a Mickey, which is 375 milliliters, but back to the taste. it's got a good burn to it. It definitely tastes like there's a little caramel twist in it, but that kind of smoke flavor, charcoal-y, I feel like I taste that with a almost like a metallic-y taste too. It's good. It's not the best. For the price, it's good. For a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 5. It's drinkable. Yeah, it's cheap, which is good, but it's nothing crazy, nothing mind-blowing or anything like that. So there it is. Windsor Canadian genuine. 5 out of 10. But let's go look at the whole setup. Here we have our hammock. We got it all set up. We've had this one for about 3 years now. It's held up nicely, works great, quick and easy setup. Green, I do want to get a different color, but besides the color, it works great. So it all bunches up into its own little, I call it a cup holder. If you have a beer, you can just put it in there. But it's a chillax. I believe it was one of the cheaper brands, but hell, it's worked. Pack's super small, so I can take it on the bike. I'm hoping within a month to actually pick up a tent hammock and start trying that out with the bike, just because of packing size. And I want to try it. It's something different. So this is the tent. It's the MSR. I can't remember the name, so I'll put it up there. That's the name of it. We've had this one for about 4 years and love it. It is a 2-person. It doesn't fit 2 people. It's a 1-person. Once I put all my gear from the bike in there with the bed, it gets quite full. So we're looking at getting a new tent this year. With the bigger bike, I can haul a bigger tent, but this one packs super small. I think it weighs like 2 pounds. It was really good for backpacking too. So, I mean, that's it. It does its job, and it does it very well. So here, you guys, is the inside. As you can see, we have a pad down. We have the sleeping bag, and the sleeping bag is good for 0 degree Fahrenheit, so I think that's -17, give or take a degree Celsius. We got our puff-up pillow. We used to run a really small air pillow, but it was so uncomfortable. I would wake up with crazy neck pains, then it would hurt to ride because my head's whipping around, and it just wasn't a good time. So then when we moved to this, and I've been liking this so far, I'm looking forward to trying it out more this trip too, because I only used it once last year when I got it. Other than that, we've got the whiskey. Cameras, GoPros, vlog camera. This is our little stove, and it's adorable. I believe this is GSI, sorry. We have another different campsite tomorrow. That is going to be part 2 to this video. So there could be more parts, but it might be just 2. Anyways, so the bike held up good. This is the first longer trip I've had on it, over I think it was 580 some kilometers, and I had a great time with it. Runs great, super comfy. Upset about the highway peg, but what can you do, right? But tell me this isn't gorgeous over here. This is right off of where we're camping here. Couldn't have asked for a much better spot. I told the guy when I was coming in, I was like, I'm going to be doing some videoing, so if you wouldn't mind putting me somewhere less crowded, you know, you don't have kids yelling. I'm new to this, I'm shy, I don't want to be caught videoing and holding it up and having people look at me like, what are you doing, right? I'm still learning, I'm working at it. So he put us over here and we're all by ourselves. Not a person along this little stretch here, which is great. I think we're just gonna sit back for a little bit, have a whiskey, lay in the hammock, think about the day, and then we should have our firewood soon. Hopefully. I don't have an axe. Too bad. But hopefully I can get a fire started, and then we can just ease the day away. Sorry, I never brought a light, but so I have to hold my phone behind the camera. Looks horrible. I'll figure something out for next time. But let's take a look here. Woo! Guys, we've got fire. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the fire. Well, we're in the tent. She's a bit squishy. Everything here. The Crocs. But it's a tent. I love it. And it packs super light. It is super light and super small, which is amazing. So can't really go wrong with that. I can sit up, which is nice. Like right now, like I'm full sit up. Like that's hitting. So but I'm a short guy. So anyways, we're heading to bed. We will talk with you guys tomorrow. Alright. You guys have a good night, and we will see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We actually had a really good sleep. Little kink in the neck. I'm just gonna do a couple stretches, massage it out. Other than that, we slept pretty good. We slept with the long sleeve shirt and the little underliners because it did get a little chilly last night, but this morning is hot and I'm sweating. So we're gonna get changed. We're gonna start packing all this up and we're gonna get on the road. And then we're gonna be in a part 2 of this video for today's trip, which is going to be about our 5.5 hour ride to a different campground. So let's get after it and start packing up. Alrighty, you guys. Well, this is going to be the end of part 1 here. We have packed everything up. We got it all stored on the bike here. In part 2, we're doing another about 5-hour ride. We're going to Gooseberry Lake. The roads seem fairly straight, so we're going to throw the camera on when we get about an hour out of the campsite. And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous today. Little birdie. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous today. So let's head out and get on the open road.